Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you're doing good. First off, probably the biggest noticeable addition is the new online store. This is a pretty major shift because now you can directly purchase vehicles, older Solar Pass rewards, and even live event items that some players may have missed earlier. For a lot of people who didn't have time to grind every season or log in during specific events, this is actually a big win. It makes the game feel more flexible and a bit less punishing if you weren't there at the exact right moment. On top of that, licensed clothing has been added as well, which finally gives avatar customization a bit more personality and variety. It's not just filler either, it actually ties nicely into the lifestyle side of Solar Crown. Another change that might sound small on paper but feels good in practice is furniture interaction and player housing. Before this update, apartments looked nice but felt mostly static, like a showroom you just walk through. Now, being able to interact with furniture makes those spaces feel more alive and more like something you actually own, instead of just pass through between races. It's subtle, but it adds immersion, especially for players who enjoy the social and roleplay side of the game. Performance-wise, this patch does a lot of heavy lifting. World generation has been reworked to improve overall stability, and for many players this should translate into smoother driving, fewer stutters, and more consistent performance when moving through dense areas of the map. Triple screen users also get some love here with improved loading behavior, which was a pain point before. There were also fixes for crashes tied to upscaling options like XESS, along with stability issues when reloading into locations like the Solar Hotel. AMD GPU users in particular should notice improvements since visual artifacts and white screen issues were specifically addressed. The user interface has seen a massive cleanup. A lot of annoying little things that chipped away at the experience are now gone. Overlapping UI elements, cropped menus, missing icons, broken photo favorites, cursor problems in the wardrobe, GPS markers showing incorrect distances, Solar Pass scrolling bugs, and various translation issues have all been fixed. None of these alone break the game, but when you stack them together, they absolutely affect how polished everything feels. So this cleanup matters more than people might realize. Visually, the world itself has been polished quite a bit. Flickering effects, strange shadow behavior, pixel artifacts, missing textures, floating props, and misplaced assets have all been corrected across different districts. Even small immersion breakers like AR elements showing up when they're disabled have been taken care of. It doesn't radically change the look of the game, but it makes everything feel more solid and intentional. Traffic and AI behavior also received some important adjustments. Taxi missions no longer punish you unfairly at traffic lights, AI driving in busy districts has been corrected, and random traffic congestion has been reduced so you're not constantly slamming into walls of cars for no reason. Frim events ending with awkward collisions have also been addressed, which should make free roam challenges feel less frustrating. Poker players weren't forgotten either. A long list of issues has been fixed here, including cards appearing before being dealt, chip balances not updating properly, games freezing when players leave mid-hand, incorrect hand labeling, broken countdown timers, overlapping animations, and even sound effects leaking between tables. If you've spent time in the casino, this update makes that experience feel way more reliable and less janky. Vehicle fixes are another huge part of this patch. Several cars had incorrect gear counts or ratios, which directly impacted how they drove, and those have now been corrected. Some high-performance cars that previously couldn't reach their proper top speed after upgrades can finally do so again. Performance stats for certain models were fixed, and a long list of visual and audio bugs were addressed, from dashboard desync issues to blurry liveries, misplaced exhausts, headlight geometry problems, and license plate errors. There are also adjustments and corrections for multiple special variants and service vehicles, which helps keep the roster consistent. On the platform side, PC players now get proper PS5 DualSense detection, along with updated FSR support for compatible AMD hardware. PlayStation 5 users benefit from fixes to performance drops in specific races, an annoying endless vibration bug, and severe lighting color issues that could make races look completely off. Xbox doesn't have platform-specific notes this time, but the general fixes still apply. Overall, this update doesn't scream flashy content drop, but it absolutely feels like a necessary step forward. It smooths out the experience, respects player time a bit more, and quietly improves the foundation of the game. If you've stepped away because things felt rough or inconsistent, this patch genuinely makes the game feel more stable and cohesive. It's the kind of update that doesn't always get hype, but long-term, it's exactly what Solar Crown needs.